welcome back to the Flow of Life Tarot. So, a lot of readings have recently been like rocket fuel, and I just thought I need to check what's going on with the current transits. And I've had to print this out because I know that there's powerful transits with the outer moving slower planets, and have been for a while with Pluto, Uranus, Saturn, Neptune. But there's also sort of very immediate planets joining and creating greater aspects. So I've just put this here as a quick printout, reference place based in the UK, current date and time. So obviously things like the ascendant and the moon and Mercury will move faster. Now, if you've never seen an astrology chart before, this might look a bit complex, but I just wanted to give you this as a quick reference to have a quick look at, because I'm going to run through these dynamics specifically now for today, for this energy, to explain why there's this rocket fuel energy. This is a chart for today. It's not anyone's natal or personal chart. Okay, so let me just pause this for a minute. Okay, and I am going to pull some cards, Oracle and Tarot, for reference. But I thought it was important that you understood in the sky right now, we have this triangle that's been here for a while with Pluto, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune. They're all in the early degrees, Aquarius, Aries, and Gemini. So we have this powerful alignment, which is a trine between Pluto and Uranus. They're generational, slow-moving planets. And then we have in sextile Pluto to Saturn, which is conjunct Neptune, and then Uranus in sextile to Saturn conjunct Neptune. These are very close and exact, powerful, and it's creating a powerful triangle. Right now, we have this kite formation with Mars at 5 degrees Libra. So it's been holding this kite for, I'd have to check, but definitely recent days and recent weeks. But of course, we had Mercury retrograde, which has also been in this powerful opposition with Pluto, and specifically during this retrograde period. Okay, this might be a bit too much detail, but essentially we have a grand trine, we have a kite, we have a mystical rectangle, and we have two amazing triangles. I kind of wonder whether I should just do a screenshot and take a photo and put it up so you can reference it. That might be easier. So yes, powerful energies, which often bring powerful challenges, and powerful challenges bring powerful results and movement and action. We do have Moon currently in Taurus, so it's slow and steady and grounded. And as I was shuffling, I was getting this image of an anchor. So there is this much needed anchoring, weighting, grounded, rootedness. And it's interesting, there's an anchor versus roots. I'm just checking the elements. So this kite is in all the air signs with the fire Aries. What else have we got? And the grand trine obviously is with the air signs as well: Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. That's Pluto, Uranus, and Mars. This is why there's so much dynamic. Actually, there's two kites. I've just seen another one because we have Mercury in opposition to Pluto. I am going to have to put a screenshot of this for you to see. And that is creating another kite with Mercury at the apex this time, creating the triangle with Mars and Uranus, and then this opposition to Pluto in Aquarius. So two kites, a mystic rectangle, a grand trine. Yeah, it's powerful energy. So this is why we're getting rocket fuel. And nothing is aspecting Chiron right now, so those wounds aren't being activated, which might feel like a bit of a nice reprieve. So this is all actions, go, go, go. Just absolutely stunning energy right now. I was aware of these other slow-moving planets and these aspects, but I hadn't realised quite the dynamic that was occurring right now. For today specifically. Okay, I'm just having a look at that before there's anything else. Right, and I'm going to pull some cards based on this energy. Let's go. So just to clarify, the energies I was describing are the transits of today, and the screenshot that you're going to see is based in the UK. Today's date and time. It's got nothing to do with anyone's natal or personal chart or transits. However, if you know your natal charts and familiar with it, then you'll be able to see what is aspecting your houses and your signs and your planets, which is always useful information. It's just like knowing the weather. If it's raining, you take an umbrella, right? It's kind of that simple. We don't need it to be more complex than that. But obviously life, there's always nuances. So really we're drawing energies on this chart, actually, I think is the best way to anchor in this reading. Okay, this came up in another reading the other day. I don't know if I've uploaded it yet because I lost some of it and I think I found it, so I'm threading that back together. Balance, spirituality and practicality. This seems to be the emphasis again. And this is a Virgo sort of Piscean type integration. Virgo is opposite Pisces on the zodiac wheel. And Pisces is, the 12th house ruled by Neptune, very sort of nebulous and ethereal, and rules the subconscious and highly spiritual energy. I'm just looking at the chart to see what is in Virgo right now, and there are no specific transits, except for looking at this chart we can see that the MC of this time and place is at late degrees. Okay, this is interesting. So you're being asked you're walking a very fine line right now, and that's a good thing, right? You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, that's good. That's nice reassurance. This is Moon in Cancer, which is about home and nourishment. Cancer's got their crabby claws, so they usually have very good boundaries. And they have to, because they're all soft and squishy on the inside. But they don't take any nonsense. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. And we have just had the full moon in Aquarius a few days back. We're now in a waxing moon cycle, moving towards the new moon, sort of less than 2 weeks away. So these are very imminent energies. Let's see what this is about. I'm just going to pause this. And this is lovely. The colours, this is very watery, etheric, beautiful energies. The powerful kites and trines that I was describing and the grand trine are in air signs. Aquarius isn't an air sign, but it's the water carrier. Okay, and water is a strong theme with this anchor that I was getting. So balancing your spirituality, it's chop wood, carry water. Before enlightenment, after enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. It's that groundedness of being, no nonsense, no BS. It's that beautiful balance of the divine and the mundane, the ordinary life and the extraordinary life, the normal and the paranormal. And this is really interesting. We've got you and your loved ones are safe, Moon in Cancer. So very nourishing, nurturing, represents the home. Again, that's very grounding for most people. Well, not always. So let's see what these energies are giving us. Okay, I'm going to work with the Wandering Star Tarot. As always, these readings are intended for your highest good and greatest well-being. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If this story doesn't resonate, doesn't feel like yours, you can let it be. You're welcome to hang out and see where it goes. Just follow the story, follow the flow. 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is often a card of grief, loss, sorrow. There may have been loss, sorrow, grief in the family life, in the home life. Whether that's recent or whether that's been a part of your life story and life experience. This is a general reading, so things will vary according to your life path, but there are always themes and archetypal energies that we can all relate to. Queen of Cups, that's lovely. That's very nourishing. And Cups is the water energy. So again, we're getting this sort of Cancerian, nourishing, nurturing, wholesome, loving energy. So it's very supportive of this powerful time and these powerful energies. And the Star card, which is Aquarius, and we have it underneath Aquarius. Wow. This is what I love about working with these energies. Yeah. It's like you couldn't make it up. It's better than you can imagine. It's better than you can plan. And that's how life is. When we can remember to put our ego aside and let go and go with the flow, then even our most wild and brilliant dreams are excelled and exceeded beyond any capability of imagination. Which is why this anchoring is so important, that sense of being grounded. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups, 2 aces. If you're a card player, you know that's a good thing. This is inspired action, this is fire energy, and with the cups, this is water and emotion. And so this would be a new action in life and new love coming in. And I love how this has got this piece, the dove of peace above her head. And for me, I always think this imagery looks a bit like a Kundalini rising. That goes, through the chakras from the root and the base up through the spine. Beautiful, powerful energies, and very much this, along with this theme of this fresh start and moving forward. Okay, let's see. And also this is mirroring this balancing spirituality with practicality. We can see the cups, the water, emotion, with the fire, which is inspiration, divinely guided action. What else do we need? Knight of Wands. Yeah, what do we say about divinely guided action and moving forward? And in this deck, I like this Knight of Wands. She has the all-seeing eye on her chest, sort of between her sort of heart chakra and her solar plexus. So there's divine guidance with this action, this fast action forward. Often the Knight of Wands in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot is sort of considered a bit reckless. But this one I feel is very stable and considered in her alignment and in her inspired action forward. Okay. Right, so we're going to use the traditional Rider-Waite to get some more information about this 5 of Wands and this Cancer Moon card. Grief, loss, sorrow. Very emotional. It's that heart space energy. And that's all you can do with grief, is allow it to flow. Like the imagery shows, you have the river flowing in the background. You see the cups flowing, and she's even pouring out of one cup. She's letting her tears flow. Okay, what do we need to know about this Cancer card and the 5 of Cups? Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Right, so there may have been some heavy energies in the home life. or in childhood, and I feel like you've overcome a lot. You've dealt with a lot of grief and a lot of loss, and this is pointing towards divine justice is in your favor, and is cutting away those painful emotional experiences, because you've been doing the work, because you've been honoring the experiences and freeing you up. I'm seeing the divine inner child here with these 2 pages. Pentacles is grounded and nourishing. It's the material world, and the swords is the intellect and its thoughts and clarity, and sometimes intuition. So with this major arcana here, I feel, even though there's been grief and sadness and sorrow, things are okay, will be okay for you and your loved ones. There is divine justice here for you, and fresh new starts. Obviously everyone's situation will be different, so if that resonates, take it, and if not, let it go. And of course, with this Ace of Cups, there is so much love here with that energy. Okay, so looking at the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is with this Pisces full moon, balancing spirituality and practicality. This even could relate to a parent, a mother, a father, of 2 young children, and it's sort of saying that they're okay and they're going to be okay. That could just be for someone. Balancing spirituality and practicality with the Queen of Cups. Is nurturing, loving, kind, and she's strong in her emotions. She's more capable than most to be able to handle this flow of grief, and it's not a problem whether it's going to overwhelm her or not. She is like the ocean, so the depths don't scare her. She can carry great emotion, and it's not going to destabilize or unbalance her. Okay, so she's supported by the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. She's fiery, active, proactive energy. And again, we've got this Ace of Wands here. So there's fire and water. It makes me think of Iceland, the land of fire and ice. Is that Iceland? Land of fire and ice. And of course here, Knight of Wands again. So it's a double confirmation about this. Let me just show you here. So these, this deck has extra sort of cards, extra words. Flow, fire, intuition. Often we associate flow with water, but this fire and intuition with the Knight of Wands is supporting this Queen of Cups, and King of Wands is also supporting. And as I turn the deck over, I just saw at the bottom of the deck the Queen of Wands. So we've got Divine Counterpart there, and Self-Mastery, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Cups again. This is very powerful energies. If you think about the elements, earth is stable, it's solid, it's like rock, it's like a mountain. Water and fire flow when they're healthy. Stagnant and toxic water doesn't flow. Fire that has too much fuel or too much air can burn itself out. And then of course we have air element. which can be the intellect and the mind, ruled by the swords in the tarot. So what do we need to know? What about this healing, this double Aquarius? So we've got lots of doubles, haven't we? Double Aquarius here with the Star card, full moon in Aquarius. Yeah, self-mastery, the Magician, manifestation. So you're manifesting your dreams. I'm sure I mentioned dreams earlier. This is a powerful new start, restart. This is a powerful new beginning. Oh, look. I was going to say in all areas of your life. In love with the Two of Cups here. Nine of Pentacles. Independence, self-made. And the Seven of Pentacles. You've been working long and hard for this. So this is love and money. And whatever your dreams are. This is profoundly powerful reading. I'm not really sure whether you need any more cards for this. I'm just going to take one, Middle World. Yeah, this is, I've got a dog barking in the background. This is just a reminder to stay steady, stay stable. You've got this balance. You've got fire, water. You're staying in alignment, staying grounded. You're honouring your human material self as well as your spiritual ethereal self, and walking the middle path, the middle way, being grounded and rooted, and staying practical in the world. Okay, so yes, the middle world. This is a reminder to keep focused, keep doing what you're doing, stay in alignment, and really, I just see all of your dreams and manifestations, everything coming together in a beautiful way. So that's great news. And yeah, catch up soon. Okay, bye.